So it is Monday, the 13th of October, and it is the start of another peak week. Running 2 peak weeks back to back is going to be one hell of a challenge, but I'm here for it. And I'll take you through what we're doing this week very shortly. However, today I've had rather quite an exciting delivery, which I'm very excited to get stuck into. I've already made the first one, which I'm going to be having for my breakfast tomorrow morning, which is this. I've got myself, or should I say, we've got a Ninja Creamy. So it means we'll be starting this peak week as I normally have yogurt first thing in the morning on a training day. I'll be making it into ice cream with blueberries, which would be really nice. So make a nice change. I'm sure that won't be for very long because it'll probably only be for today and tomorrow, possibly Thursday, but we'll give it a whirl. So with that, I'm going to spin it in the morning. I'm going to stick it in the freezer in a second. I'm going to make one for Emma as well. And that'll be how I start my peak week. Something a little bit different rather than having yogurt and blueberries. Protein powder. So I believe that flavour is chocolate caramel with dark chocolate chunks in it. And I've also added a little bit of sweetener, a little bit of vanilla flavouring and xanthan gum just to thicken it up a little bit. So I'm going to whiz that round tomorrow morning and I'll show you exactly what that looks like. So having ice cream on peak week sounds a bit fucking weird, but it's absolutely happening. So I can't wait to get stuck into this, and I'll take you through and I'll show you it tomorrow morning to see if it actually turns out any good or if I completely fuck it up. So I'm just on my way to Next Level and orders from Bossman, Thanos, whatever you want to refer him to. Those that know why we refer to him as Thanos will understand, because he looks like Thanos, funnily enough. Got a quad pump session on the cars today, just to bring a bit of life into the old legs, as I've not trained them for sort of like a couple of weeks now. Just get a bit of blood in, nothing too crazy, not going hammer and tong at this session. As I say, it's literally just to move a bit of blood around, and also to try and force a bit of water out of my quads, even though I think I already hit on it a little bit earlier this morning that both myself and Ewan are very happy with this morning's pictures, especially. Yesterday, before we left the Airbnb, I did pictures to send across to him, obviously post off-plan meal in the evening, and I did sort of look a bit washed out, which is going to happen as a result of using Diazide and being so drawn down, whatever. But with a massive water shift yesterday, having drunk about 5.5 litres of water over the course of the day, it means that today I'm in an even better position. So still got a nice amount of fluid to get in for the rest of the day as well, which will be relatively easy to kind of get in. And once the water's gone, which it probably will be over the next sort of say 24 hours or so, it will set us up nicely to head into the rest of the peak at the end of the week. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this session, getting back in the gym. And it's a bit of a mad one at the moment because most of this prep I've been quite vacant and not necessarily with it. Whereas today I feel as though I'm a bit more alive. Obviously still riding off the high from the weekend, still riding off of the back of the off plan on Saturday. And I guess that's going to kind of carry me through for a couple of days, even though today already I've had 3 no carb meals, which isn't particularly fun. First meal, as I think I might have hit on already, was Greek yogurt, blueberries, whey protein, dark chocolate. Second meal was chicken and 100 grams of green beans, 2 grams of salt. I did put a bit of mayo and ketchup, or the childish combination, as Emma likes to put it. Then the next meal after that, I had beef mince, coconut oil, and you guessed it, another 100 grams of green beans. So chances are later on today, I'm fully expecting my arse to fall out with the amount of green veg that I'm eating. Next meal, I just got in cream of rice, which I completely fucked up, and it wasn't particularly nice. It was like eating a bowl of sludge. So yeah, you could say so far things are going pretty well. It's not the end of the world at the end of the day. So once we come back from the gym a bit later, because I'm training later in the day, it means that my next meal will be a carb meal, thank fuck, with rice, chicken and pineapple. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm not even bothered about today's food because I've got creamy. I'm actually more excited about that. So they're in the freezer ready to go for tomorrow morning, and yeah, we'll see how we get on with those. But anyway, I'm going to stop waffling, as you're probably thinking I'm talking a load of bollocks. All the drugs are in, so it's time to get to the gym and get this pump session done.
United States of America and across the planet to drop this record, and I want everybody to put their bottles in the air. Let's go!
If I blow 100 grand, what's it to you? If I rock nothing but Louis, what's it to you? If I got a couple houses, what's it to you? If I wife her and her friend, what's it to you? If I blow 100 grand, what's it to you? If I rock nothing but Louis, what's it to you? If I got a couple houses, what's it to you? If I wife her and her friend, what's it to you? My prerogative. Yeah, Bobby Brown. Duffel bag full of racks when I come to town. No luggage, go shopping when this plane land. Show book, 5 figures, fill a rain dance. Accumulus clouds in my bank account. I will never, ever see a drought. Why you buying chains? I invest in gold. Why you renting condos? I'm buying homes. I can buy it, I can flip it, yeah, I'm a hustler. Why you hating? No, you Nathan, man, you a buster. On the sideline, that's where you belong. EA Sport in the game and you far from home. Never land and you'll never land. G5 rip the runway one way. No round trip, different time zones. Turn water into wine, keep the party going. If I blow 100 grand, what's it to you? If I rock nothing but Louis, what's it to you? If I got a couple houses, what's it to you? If I wife her and her friend, what's it to you? If I blow 100 grand, what's it to you? If I rock nothing but Louis, what's it to you? If I got a couple houses, what's it to you? If I wife her and her friend, what's it to you? Can't stand me a ninja wanting handouts. Eyes get big when they see them bands out. Stay scheming, don't you? Who you approaching? Security, pat him down, he might have a toaster. You my biggest fan, you need to understand. A lot of people wanna send me to the promised land. Not because of what I done, but for who I am. I just wanna be successful, not the man. Shorty passed me her card for the network. On the low, I know she wanna know my net worth. So you can blog about it, create a vlog about it. I'm a bad boy and bad boys moving silence. What you see is what you get, money do the talking. That Rolls Royce Phantom, yeah, I double parked it to make a statement. I know it's blatant, hard work pays off, it's a celebration. If I blow 100 grand, what's it to you? If I rock nothing but Louis, what's it to you? If I got a couple houses, what's it to you? If I wife her and her friend, what's it to you? If I blow 100 grand, what's it to you? If I rock nothing but Louis, what's it to you? If I got a couple houses, what's it to you? If I wife her and her friend, what's it to you? Money on the flow, 30 at the door, everybody in the city came to see my show. Sparklers in them bottles, flirting with some models. After party on wheels, I can't fit y'all in this Tahoe. Call me Johnny Bravo, gun show and some dark shades. Blowing money fast, at least half I just got paid. Make the show, I hit the stage. DJ got me queued up, one hitter quitter. You can save her, I ain't booed up. Homeboy, he trued up. My Levi's do just fine, like a D-boy in a black tee. Fresh out the trap, you can smell the grind. I'm doing numbers, you shortchanging and panhandling to come up. You pose a threat to me and mine, you take a chance, get lit up. I stand for peace, I keep a piece. One in my back, one on my neck. Yo, baby mama, she mesmerized. How VVS diamonds reflect, that's life work. The truth hurts, I swear to y'all, no lying. I am the moon, I am the star, I am the sun, I'm shining. If I blow 100 grand, what's it to you? If I rock nothing but Louis, what's it to you? If I got a couple houses, what's it to you? If I wife her and her friend, what's it to you? If I blow 100 grand, what's it to you? If I rock nothing but Louis, what's it to you? If I got a couple houses, what's it to you? If I wife her and her friend, what's it to you?
Well, good morning. It is Tuesday and it's currently 5 to 6. I've just been out and done my cardio, and I'm not going to lie, that was pretty damn hard this morning. Literally feel as I've got nothing in the tank, which, to be honest, I don't think I really have. I'll drop the macros on the screen just here so you can see what I ate yesterday. 3 no carb meals went in yesterday. Only 2 meals with carbs. I guess you'd probably say that the yogurt I had first thing had carbs in it, blueberries and trace carbs from the Greek yogurt. Yeah, it's pretty tough. So the one thing that it has helped is it's helped my digestion. It's helped move my stomach on a little bit. But yeah, was just on the cross trainer and literally dragging arse for the whole time I was on it. But I still got it done. Still managed to maintain a decent heart rate, which is good. And, I can only hope that's going to get pulled over the next day or so, which I imagine it would do, probably get pulled tomorrow. So probably tomorrow will be my last cardio session, but I'm going to let the dog out, as she probably needs to go out for a wee. I'm going to run upstairs, do my pictures, buzz them across to Ewan. And then the next segment, I'll take you through my breakfast, which seems pretty weird for a peak week, but we're going to give it a whirl, see how we get on. So yeah, I'm going to go do my pictures, let the dog out, and I'll catch you in a second. So I've just been upstairs, pictures are all done and dusted, and I'm really happy with the look this morning. My skin is still sandpaper dry, and it's getting thinner by the day. So yesterday, I was 172.6, which is 1.6 pound up from what I was on Saturday. And this morning I'm down to 171.8. So about another pound or so of water to shift, which will go pretty quickly, seeing as I'm drinking between 5 and 6 litres of water a day. But I'm very happy with the look. Pictures are all sent across to Ewan. I'm not going to show you any pictures this week. You'll probably see them on my Instagram anyway. But yeah, I'm very happy, very happy. So I think today's going to be the first day of dragging arse, but, there's probably only, 2, maybe 3 days to, carry this on really. So be baseline food today, tomorrow and Thursday, and then we'll start to load Friday, Saturday into the show. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with my day, going to get my gut priming drink in, going to sort my breakfast out, and yeah, I won't forget, I will show you that. So I've just whizzed this and the Ninja Cream, and you're probably thinking, ice cream for breakfast at 7 o'clock, especially on peak week, but look how good that looks. It honestly tastes amazing, and to be fair, there's actually, it's quite a decent consistency. Yeah, it's pretty damn amazing. I'll stick the macros on the screen so you can see what it is. It's exactly the same meal that I've been having every day anyway. There is a few additions in there. Put a little bit of red top milk in there just to kind of loosen it up a little bit because it was a bit crystallized. But yeah, ice cream for breakfast, absolute winner.
That ain't something y'all niggas living by no more. Yeah, what it is to each his own. Yeah, they cannot stop how I rock. Drip is a mess like my motherfucking socks. She told me to love her, I said I cannot. I'm in love with drugs, money and Glocks. Look at the way that I'm shining, I'm gleaming. I'm stacking the bread to the motherfucking cellar. They call me the baker, I cook up this milli. Take care of my fan, that's a very good feeling. I live by a code, loyalty I never fold. These haters just stay at my pose. I'm blessing the beat, now I'm wiping my nose. My brothers 10 toes till we go. No fall, in love with no hoes. I'm changing my diet to go. Hit it the blood and I'm ready to go. Who said I can't change the flow? Check when you're messy, a hoe. Scheming the knowledge of profits. My pockets get fatter, I feel like fat Albert. You cannot lie, I'm a very good rapper. I'ma just change my profession to actor. I'ma just stand up and preach like a pastor. Feel like I just blew a million ammo. Dump the whole clip, yeah, they call me a Rambo. Come from the bottom, only one way I can go. On the islands, I pull strings like a banjo. And highly a rendezvous with the rainbow. My city litty, automatic with it. Got my pencil dripping like a fashionista. I don't fuck with haters, I don't fuck with leeches. And I got a bitch so you can lay me hickeys. If the talk is money, then we conversating. If it's not, then it was nice to fucking meet you. I'm on the road, sometimes I'm alone. Can't catch me lacking, I stay with the pole. Looking around, where did my mind go? I don't even know, but I still live radical work. They cannot stop how I rock. Drip is a mess like my motherfucking socks. She told me to love her, I said I cannot. I'm in love with drugs, money and Glocks. Look at the way that I'm shining, I'm gleaming. I'm stacking the bread to the motherfucking cellar. They call me the baker, I cook up this milli. Take care of my fan, that's a very good feeling. In a G-Class Benz, but I whip it like a Honda. Know a lot of bitches I ain't fond of. Flow get back like a semi-auto chopper. I'm the type of leave a dead body by the bouncer. Yeah, bitch, I'm a chico, but I'm judged like a roster. Yeah, Luigi getting cheese like pasta. Smoke your greens for you end up at the doctor. Free my nigga, do it 10 years, man. slaughter. The hate from outside, they can't even get in. If we got beef, then I'm dropping my pen. I could lose it all, then get it back again. Got up out the streets, I turn it to the man. Moving like a G, I never change my plan. Slap a nigga stupid if he acting like my king. Prove loyalty, we gon' be royal to the end. Learned that in the South, ain't no such thing as friends. Shout out the real ones that still riding with me. All of my niggas just turned up the city. We really not stopping till we reach a milli. And then it's a billy, and then it's a trilly. I'm on the road, sometimes I'm alone. Can't catch me lacking, I stay with the pole. Looking around, where did my mind go? I don't even know, but I still live by the code. They cannot stop how I rock. Drip is a match like my motherfucking socks. She told me to love her, I said I cannot. I'm in love with drugs, money and Glocks. Look at the way that I'm shining, I'm gleaming. I'm stacking the bread to the motherfucking cellar. They call me the baker, I cook up this milli. Take care of my fan, that's a very good feeling. They cannot stop how I rock. Drip is a match like my motherfucking socks. She told me to love her, I said I cannot. I'm in love with drugs, money and Glocks. Look at the way that I'm shining, I'm gleaming. I'm stacking the bread to the motherfucking cellar. They call me the baker, I cook up this milli. Take care of my fan, that's a very good feeling.
I really don't know if this kind of proves how much of a nice fiance I am. Just been up to the gym and trained last pull session of this prep before we go into like the crappy, like squeezy pumpy sessions over the next 2 days, which we're doing slightly differently. I'm training on Friday and I'm also training on Saturday. So essentially 2 days out and 1 day out, just something a little bit different, something I've not done before. And hopefully the intention with Saturday session is that it'll give a chance to push some food around, bring some fullness and see what difference it makes. But anyway, on my way home from the gym, I had a phone call from Emma saying, I've not had any dinner. Can you go to Subway for me? So me being the lovely person that I am, I stood in Subway. I ordered her a Subway, which was absolute fucking torture. But yeah, I don't know what you guys think of that. Feel free to drop in the comments to let me know. But it had to be done. So got a meal in before I left the gym and made it to Subway, got the food sorted, popped into a supplement shop not too far from Subway, grabbed a couple of bits, which I'll show you now actually. I wanted to try this for a while and I thought I'd give it a go. The new Perform pump formula, and I also got the glycericize to go with that as well. So that flavour is blackberry, which would be really nice. Currently using their blue raspberry EAAs, and it's honestly incredible. Got through yesterday some of their blue raspberry hydration formula, which would be nice, doubling up on the blue raspberry, and also got some of the new pumpkin spice protein powder, which, don't tell Emma, but I've mixed it into an ice cream for her to try with a little bit of pumpkin syrup. So yeah, I also had protein ice cream this morning, which is very nice, sticky toffee from Perform, and it was an absolute banger. So yeah, who would have thought? Being on prep, being 4 days out, eating ice cream for breakfast, absolute game changer. So anyway, right now, without babbling on too much, I'm currently prepping 2 meals as we're heading off to the Trafford Centre, which will kind of distract me from food and it will allow me to get some steps in because I really need to push them up. I think I'm about 9,000 at the moment. And yeah, I'll take you with me to see the absolute chaos. I'll show you my food and show you prep life whilst you go clothes shopping. So we made it to the Trafford Centre a little bit later than planned, but I still managed to get some food in before I left, which was a no-carb meal of just chicken, green beans, sauerkraut, with the childish combination of ketchup and mustard, and obviously salt on there as well, if you haven't guessed. I salt all my meals. So yeah, made it to the Trafford Centre, been wandering around, just doing a bit of shopping, clothes shopping, because someone wanted to come over and have a look. And I was also after a few bits myself as well. So we ended up going into the Gymshark store and I picked up a couple of t-shirts and a pair of joggers, which will come in handy for this weekend. Be nice to have some new drip for the show. She's going to do me dirty again. She went to Subway for a dinner and then now she's at, I think it's called Chopsticks, getting noodles, whilst I'm about to have my third no-carb meal of the day, which is chicken, green beans, sauerkraut, coconut oil, 2 grams of salt, which isn't particularly fun. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking dragging ass right now. I'm so tired and I'm so hungry and all I can smell is just food around me. The joys of being on prep, but however I've just hit my steps, so no doubt once we've been to Marks and Spencer's, we'll be making our way home. Still got a couple of litres of water to get in, even though Emma started nicking that as well, which is always fun. Hopefully she brings back her own fucking drink. But yeah, my tolerance for people right now is particularly low, so she's just coming back and she's got a box of noodles with a fucking cheeky smile on her face. So time to tuck into my very exciting meal. Well, good morning. It is Saturday the 18th of October and I am one day out, which is pretty mad to say. Seems like this week's completely flown by. And you know what, yesterday morning when I stood in the kitchen making my first meal and I was talking to Emma, the reality kind of hit, and then I realised how dead excited I am for this whole weekend in general, really. Like, I've got quite a lot planned today, got a lot to get done, and I've been up since about 4:30, fully awake. I think it's, I'm not even sure what the time is now, to be honest. 5:25, so I've been up about an hour already. Got my pictures done, sent them over to the boss and just waiting for him to come back to me. He said to send them over bright and early, which it's hardly bright, but it's definitely early. So yeah, just waiting to see what he's saying. But the pictures this morning, I'm honestly really happy with. Yesterday we spent the most part of the day, only got in about 520 gram of carbs. Yesterday in total. We didn't want to push it too much because we're just kind of aiming for a combination of fullness, dryness, and also trying to get condition as well. So it means we're drying out harder this time round, which is where we've been loading with vitamin C over the course of yesterday, and it'll probably be the same plan of attack for today. So I'm just about to have my gut priming drink and also get about 600 ml of water in to sort of kick the day off and to start moving the food around as soon as the first meal goes in. Then it's finish off packing the car up once I've thrown a few bits in a sec, and then hit the road and head down to Telford. So booked in sort of like quite a nice Airbnb this weekend, which will kind of be our base. And then at some point this afternoon, probably sort of like somewhere between 1 and 2 o'clock, I'll be heading off to the gym for my last pump session, which is something a little bit new. Haven't really done a pump session the day before, but we decided to put it in to move some food around, to push some fluid out, and to sort of increase the fullness a little bit, and it'll allow us to dry out a little bit more. Obviously, we're pushing food around. So yeah, I'm getting more excited as time goes on. The excitement hit yesterday, but I'm sure like once we're in the car and we make it to Telford, then it'll really start to ramp up a little bit more. So last night, full shave got done. So I'm 100% hairless, minus obviously what's on my chin, and a few other areas, which I won't go into detail about. And then, yeah, we should be on stage at a decent time tomorrow, as classic bodybuilding is like one of, I think I'm on 4th. So we should be on by a decent amount of time. So as I mentioned previously, got my brother coming over as well. He's coming down to watch, which would be good. Be good to have him there. It's the first show that he's seen me compete in for, well, since I started. He only ever came to my first show in 2019. So the plan from like when we step off stage is to go and get some food and that afterwards, chill out a little bit, have a catch up with him, and then myself and Emma are going out for a meal in the evening, and then it's from this point forwards where I get fat for a few days. No, I'm just messing. I will be eating a decent amount of food. But then, you know, it'll probably be sort of like Sunday where I have a bit of downtime. Monday will then be sort of like more or less like relatively straightforward, just a nice breakfast. Food will still go in kind of as normal, more to kind of like macros during the day than anything else. And then, yeah, kind of push on from there. We're just on the road down to Telford now. It's 9:45, so it's going to take us a couple of hours to get down there. Probably take a little bit longer because of the hound in the boot. Just stopped at Costa and got myself triple espresso. I think Emma's got Americano.
Yeah.
Emma's got herself an Americano with what I can only explain as fuck tons of flavour drops in it. I don't understand it. Purpose of the coffee is just carry on the diuresis, posh word for this time of the morning. essentially dropping water and getting rid of any waste, as I hit on in my previous vlog show day last week. But yeah, visuals this morning, very good. Very happy with how things are moving on. Orders are in for the day, so I've got like full layout of food, got all my food packed in the bags. Most important thing, I don't know if you can see it behind me, taking the Ninja Creamy with us. It had to come. Like, honestly, at the moment I'm so obsessed by ice cream that I would have just ended up going to the shop and spending £600 on one tub of Ben & Jerry's, whereas I could just make it myself and just take that with us. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, at this point I am tired, I'm hungry, and it would be a bit weird and a bit stupid for me to say that I can't wait for it to be over, but I'm looking forward to having some downtime after tomorrow, just to relax, to chill out, not have to think about very much at all, which, you know, will kind of give, well, I'll get that tomorrow afternoon and for the most part on Monday, and then it's back to reality, possibly back to my full-time job if they don't sack me. But yeah, I think once we get down there, we get a little bit closer, then the excitement will start. When I get down there, I'll be getting what will be my third meal in, and then I'm heading off to Foundry to train, and Ewan's going to come over and meet us with his cameraman, Ryan Ching. If you don't follow him on Instagram, do us a favour, drop him a follow. He covered a lot of my physique show, and it's dead exciting to have him here this weekend to cover this show. So really, there's not a lot for me to report. Like, I'm not going to sit here and babble on about fuck all, even though I probably already am. And yeah, tanning tonight, base coat, then it'll be either back to our Airbnb or heading over to Ewan's B&B for an in-person check-in, see how we're looking. But right now, the visuals are honestly ridiculous. Like, once we've got diazide and stuff going in, strip the rest of the water out, get up tomorrow morning, first carb meal goes in, bit of fluid, it's going to be next level. Like, I'm content with the fact I'm not gonna place anywhere really. It's all for the experience, and I'm very much looking forward to it. We got what we set out to get this season, albeit not in men's physique, which I would also say is a relief. We've got what we came for in Classic, which gives us a head start on next year, and it just builds that excitement just because of the shape, the comments that people have made. A lot of positive comments. I've had a few knobheads on social media over the last few days, but you know what, fuck them. If you don't like it, just unfollow me. Just don't, quite simply, sod off. Just don't say anything at all. Crawl back under your rock and fuck off where you came from. I'm going to stop, drink my coffee, get some more fluid in, and I'll probably catch you the next time at the B&B. So this is the reality of being on prep and being on the road, travelling, trying to get a meal in. Is I've got pineapple, fresh pineapple, and fuck knows what the dog's doing, she's dead excited. Fresh pineapple, and I'm weighing it out on the dashboard of the car, look. Chicken, rice, scales, pineapple going in, but it's the only way we can do it. So yeah, it just shows the things we do to step on stage. mind me, just combing my beard with a fork. Well, combing, I guess you could say combing my beard with a fork, which Emma's just found. I obviously didn't look that well in the case, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. Yeah, so it's Sunday morning. It's currently, don't know what time it is, probably about nearly 6 o'clock. Just waiting for Ewan to come over. 10 past 6, just been shouted. Just hanging around for a bit, just waiting for Ewan to turn up. He's coming over to have a look at us before any orders in terms of like food or whatever. I didn't capture very much last night. Was literally back at the Airbnb after being tanned, just chilling out, editing a few bits on my laptop, and he went up to the Two Bros British Finals in Bradford, so he didn't make it down to us in the end last night, which is a bit of a shame, because I'd love to have seen him. I'd love for him to have seen the look last night, as it was pretty impressive. Really happy. So another quarter of a diazide went in last night with my last meal. Last meal was absolutely beautiful. Cream of rice, blueberries, coconut oil, salt, and also had a chocolate muffin, which was also really good. Deploying the muffin protocol, it worked for us last week, and it definitely did the job this week for sure. Feeling nice and vascular this morning, so yeah, it'll be one big meal going in first thing, no doubt, which obviously is going to give his orders in terms of what it'll be. Then it'll be sort of chill around a little bit until about 7:30, where I've then got to shoot across the venue to have my top coat tan, get registered, and probably have a bit of a wander around the expo if we've got time. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to today. After going to the venue last night and having a sort of a bit of a look, the stage honestly looks incredible, and I'll cut in a few bits before I go on, just to kind of show you what's going on. But yeah, as I say, really excited. This is the biggest stage that I would ever have competed on, which is, you know, something I've been looking forward to for like the last week or so. But I'm just going to chill out until he gets here very shortly, carry on having a vape, because I've been sucking on this thing like it's going out of fashion, and yeah, get my bag sorted and head over to the venue and get checked in.
special about you and me, babe. You got me, you got me, you got me feeling fine. So just say the words, cause you know what it means to me, babe. When you got me, you got me, you got me feeling right.
Touch money gang. Bang roll. I damn it. Bang roll. Bang roll. That roll. Bang roll. That roll. Bang roll. Yeah. Bang roll. Bang roll. Bang roll. Bang roll. That roll. Bang roll.
We've proven a lot to myself that, you know, I can actually do it and I can actually make it. And to be honest, it's been made such an enjoyable experience with the backing of Ewan. Such a great, underrated coach, and I wish I made the decision to jump on and join him sooner. Having the support of Emma as well, my fiance, has gone such a long way. Like, I'm not usually an emotional person, but this shows like how much it means to me. Like, walking away with this medal today is huge. Yes, it's not a top 3 placing, it's not a pro card, it's not an overall, but this in its entirety is an achievement. Like, my season swung round 180, having gone from a point of thinking, do I want to stop? Do I want to carry on? To doing this today rounds it off nicely. So I'm glad I got up there. Best shape I've brought ever. Like, this package we bought this week was fantastic. So again, massive thank you to my fiance Emma, to Ryan who's behind the lens, to Ewan. Like, honestly, such an incredible day, and I can't wait to do it all over again next year. So that is PCA British Finals done and dusted. It's been such an incredible season. I'm so happy with how things have gone. No top 3 placings, but it doesn't bother me because I still got the qualification for today, which to me is, you know, the biggest win of the season, considering a couple of weeks ago I was considering like drawing a line under the season and moving on, and I'm glad I carried on and did it, because to me the last couple of weeks, both last week in Hull and this week in Telford, has been absolutely worth it. And, you know, to be here today, to have met some incredible people backstage, to make new friends, new connections, the support from fellow competitors, it's been amazing, really. It really has. There's been absolutely no pressure behind, obviously, today and last week. And it's going to be the case moving forwards, just enjoying the process, enjoying it for what it is. We brought a completely different package last week to what I've ever bought before, and we managed to spin it 180 and bring an even better package still this time round, with a back-to-back peak and essentially a week to make that difference. And the difference in condition from last week to this week is night and day, and it's only going to get better. We've managed to gather a lot of data in terms of how my body responds, what we can do, what we can't do, and you know, it just shows that there's nothing broken and we don't have to do anything particularly flash or fancy. The process from start to finish this week's been plain sailing, aside from being on low food, baseline food, no carbs at some points. Just literally manipulating water is pretty much what we've done. But yeah, after the show, got a load of pictures and stuff done with my brother, with Ewan, with Emma. Had a sort of a roundabout sort of conversation before we left. Headed to Costa and grabbed a coffee, then went for some food at sort of like a local restaurant. Then headed back into the expo for a bit of a wander around and watched a bit of the bodybuilding. Watched Jay Davis take first place in bodybuilding medium, sorry. Took the class win, also got his pro card, so massive shout to him. Also managed to bump into him when we got to the International Centre this morning. Very sound fella, very down to earth, and even got a selfie with him. Yes, fangirl moment. So tonight I'm going to go home. Well, we're actually on our way back to the Airbnb. Going to jump in the shower and get this tan washed off me, chill out for a little bit, and get some more food in, which is going to be nice because we've brought the creamy with us, which I'm looking forward to using. Macro-friendly, low-calorie ice cream. None of this Ben & Jerry's shite. Tren & Jerry's ice cream. And yeah, just enjoy a bit of downtime, really. So yeah, I'll show you what food we're eating a bit later. I'll do a bit more of sort of like a roundabout sort of sign off, but again, like your guys' support in terms of following my channel, the words of thank you, well, say the words of thank you, the words of encouragement across social media has honestly gone a long way. And it's time to eat, get myself into a food coma, enjoy the next couple of days, and then it's full steam into the off season, and to start working on a bigger, better, more improved, more balanced, more shredded, more impressive package for next season. We'll catch you back at the Airbnb very shortly. So myself and Emma went to Bella Italia this evening to get some food, as the one thing that I'd wanted was pizza, and I didn't actually eat the whole pizza, which may come as a bit of a shock. I could have done, but then I thought, you know what, I'm not going to be greedy. I could take the pizza home and or take it back to the Airbnb, take it home, whatever, and just enjoy it whenever. I didn't need to eat it all and be greedy. Now, there's a lot to be said post-show. You see it on social media all the time where people are like, oh, you know, post-show, you shouldn't have a rebound, you shouldn't go straight for off-plan meals, you shouldn't go for eating like shit food straight away, which, yes, I do agree with to a point, because people say, oh, you know, you spent all these months on prep and then you're going to lose the shape within an instant, which, you know, it's not true. Like, all you're going to get is water retention, and lots of it, which isn't particularly difficult to drop. And my philosophy is that, yes, I'll enjoy bits and pieces over the next few days and not go stupid. I could, but I'm not going to, because it's not fun for digestion or anything like that. But you have every right to kind of navigate this stage of finishing prep however you want to. There's nobody really there that can say you must stick to this particular path, like this is the way to go. And they'll also caveat it with, you've got the whole of the off season to enjoy, but then they're also the same people that are like, you've got the whole off season to enjoy, but you get no off plans, nothing like that. It's all about clean food this, clean food that, which, yes, I appreciate. How you navigate the off season, how you navigate the post show phase is entirely up to you. It's up to you to decide how you want to go about it. If you want to eat clean, fine, crack on. But if you want to go out for a pizza, or if you want to get a burger or whatever, it's not going to take very long to shift the water retention. That's just me putting my opinion out there. So this is the point where I'm going to sign this off, and this now puts this whole sort of like prep series to an end, really, an end, a close, and ending on a point that kind of started down here to ending it to a point which is now way up here is honestly the biggest turnaround I could have hoped for through this prep, through the course of this year. And nobody envisaged the fact that it would have gone this way in the direction that it has. And to end on such a high like today, it's massive. It's fucking huge. Yes, I didn't make the top 3. No, I didn't make the first call out or anything like that. But today, the condition we bought, the package we bought, the lengths we went to get that condition in the last week or so, having done a back-to-back peak, to finish it how we did, peeled out of my mind was what we wanted. And that's the 3rd peak on the bounce that we've landed to the absolute T. The decisions that were made in the background, the decisions that were made by Ewan, the things that were put in place, how smooth the process was, how stress-free the process was, to a point. There's always stress around prep. It honestly couldn't have gone any better. And that to me is an achievement. I'm not sat here now having stepped on stage, nearly 9 hours ago, you could say. Now it's 9:30. There's literally no more I could have done. Literally everything was done to the absolute button. And when people miss the mark when they're on stage, it's generally because they've got complacent. They've let their mindset go. They're thinking, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. Now, this could get me in a little bit of shit. But before I went on stage earlier, I was laid on the floor, just chilling out, had my headphones in, listening to drum and bass, getting myself hyped up and in the zone. There was a lad beside me and he had a full-on argument with his coach because I should be doing this, I should be doing that, I should be doing this, I've done this previously, I've done X, Y, and Z. He was stressing out of his mind. And I was just laid there, just chill. Literally no issues, no dramas, no questions. I didn't question once what was put in place for me before I went on stage. And it's mad seeing people in that position. And as I say, I don't feel as though I could have done any more to have changed the outcome today, because to me, the 6 lads, I believe it was, that were in first call out, 6 or 7 lads in first call out, it was absolutely deserved because the levels that they brought, because of how their condition was, the shape, the size, I was absolutely fine with that. It just means next year we bring something a lot better and a lot more special, a lot bigger, and definitely a lot more conditioned. And that's the plan going forwards. So I don't feel as though there's any more that I could have done over this time period to have changed the outcome, to have made it better. If I could have changed the outcome and brought a lot more size, then I would have done, but there's no way that would have happened within 4 or 5 weeks. It's just not going to happen. But then I know going into next year what I've got to do in order to make things better for the next competitive season. So to be here now at this point, knowing that there's literally nothing more I could have done, is a really good place to be. And it's such a good way to kind of end this prep series, really. Sounds like I'm ending this on a depressing note. I guess you could say, yes, it is a little bit depressing because, you know, I'm now kind of at that point of like, where do we go now? What do we do next? And the next stage is the off season. And don't you worry, I will be documenting the whole of my off season. I won't necessarily be doing it every week, but I'll certainly be filming a vlog every month, so you can see what I'm doing. You'll see it through my Instagram anyway. But now's the time for me to enjoy a few days, rest, recovery, a bit of downtime to kind of clear my head, get back to some kind of normal way of life, if there's such thing for a bodybuilder. And yes, I can call myself that now because I'm not a male bikini competitor. And we just move on as we are. So without you guys' support, I wouldn't have kept this YouTube channel going. And it was mainly just for me to kind of document my competitive season as an amateur bodybuilder. But then now is the point where we start to push the levels to start to fight for them top spots, which is what we're going to do next year. And, you know, it sounds cocky, sounds big-headed. You can make your own opinions on it, but that's absolutely what I'm going to do going into next season. So this draws a line under it. Really enjoyed this season. Really appreciate everybody's support that's watched my vlogs. I think they're fucking boring personally. So if you persevered with it and you've got this far, I really do appreciate it. And if you could hit the like button, drop a comment in the box below, wherever it is, somewhere down there, and subscribe to my channel. Share the love, share across your social media. I'd really appreciate it. But for now, that is Prep Series 2025 drawn to a close. Thank you very much for watching.